Strategic design. Strategic design means that you have the ability to develop and guide your client down the proper path to have the most impact on their customer base. My name is Felicia Hodges, and I'm a media communications major here at Full Sail. My story began when I was a freshman in high school. I joined the yearbook staff, and my very first assignment was to develop the layout for the freshman class. I had to take all the different pictures, decide which ones needed to be on the layouts, and then decide based on the design that they chose and the theme that they chose for the yearbook, how I wanted to lay it out to best fit that. I've also, in my adult life, worked on several different aspects of the graphics design business. I started as a customer consultant, and now today I'm a graphic designer. As I've moved through all of my classes here at Full Sail, I've learned that it's not just about being able to relate to your client and figure out what it is that they want, because not every client really knows. They're going to walk through your door and they're going to be a little bit lost. Well, that's where we come in. And as a media strategist, which is my ultimate goal, it's my job to be able to develop and guide the clients down the proper path to make that big impact. Also, every person has, and every business has that one thing that sets them apart from everybody else. You need to be able to showcase that, and it doesn't necessarily have to be the most dressed up. It needs to be the most effective and the one that reaches the customer base, because everybody needs to relate to you personally. That one thing that tugs on their heart is what's going to make them choose you over somebody else. It doesn't necessarily matter on price, and it doesn't necessarily matter on the most extravagant design. It's based on using the right path. And as a media strategist, that's what you're there for. My ultimate goal is to work for one specific customer or client and guide them and develop that path for them. I want to work with a company that wants to be able to grow and change, because in reality, nothing really stays the same. You can't keep your same path and expect to continue to be effective, because somebody else is going to be able to reach their clients better. For example, for me, one of the most effective vehicle ads in the last few years for me personally was the Dodge commercial that used the farmer story overlaid onto the commercial. That was really impressive to me personally, and to several people, because here in Texas there's a lot of farmers and they all related to that story. It impacted them. I'm pretty sure there was a rise in Dodge sales that year. They used the most effective. You also have people that were moving towards more technologically advanced vehicles. Well, at the time, that was something people were interested in. I want to be that person. I want to work for one particular company, because I've worked with a company that has multiple clients. And even though you reach all of your clients, I feel that if you're focused on one main client, as a media strategist, you're more effective. And the smaller companies don't necessarily need to be able to be on the most cutting edge items. They just want what's going to get their local reach. Whereas a bigger company such as, Vans or Adidas, they're going to be wanting a wider customer base. They want to reach people all across the world, not just here locally. And that's the type of company that I would want to work for. Most of my adult life has been a growth and a change, and I want to definitely work in a place where I can do that. And my goals in this class are to develop the personal persona that shows I have the ability to do these things. I've walked through several different paths, and I've gotten to where I am today because I have the ability to grow and to change and to find the proper path for myself. Thank you guys. You have a great evening.